The Dalai Lama is a personality who's very much esteemed in the West. What do you think of him, and why does the West turn to him so much and esteem him so much?
This is for political purposes. Because the Dalai Lama once led most of the Tibetans as a religious leader. No more so. Another Lama, known as Panchen Lama, has replaced him in most of the Tibetan territories as the true strong religious leader of the present times. The Dalai Lama was ousted from Tibet during Indian and Tibetan war. And ever since, the Chinese war, who supported Tibet, and Indians who opposed the intervention of China in Tibet. Because prior to this, India had the sovereignty rights all over Tibet. And Dalai Lama was an Indian protege. So when China almost entirely captured Tibet and snatched it away from the Indian control, the Dalai Lama had to leave his country and run for protection of Indian government. So that is why he left Tibet for the first time. While he left Tibet, the Tibetans gradually moved away from his spiritual leadership. And his influence was replaced by a man called, or a leader called Panchen Lama. Most of the Tibetans follow their rights behind him. Now this is the story of Dalai Lama, as far as I know. The West is evidently interested in Dalai Lama because of the Chinese, with whom they don't like. Attempts were made by Americans to capture Tibet, and rising was somehow as commanded by America. Rising was invoked against China, and there was a small period of hope for those people in Tibet who wanted to be extricated from Chinese command. But Americans, like always, they supported them and gave them hope to live for a while, and when it was no longer advisable for America to remain in Tibet because of repeated defeats at the Chinese hand, they decided to withdraw. And those poor Tibetans who had started a real armed revolt against China, they were left unprotected. So this situation has further worsened the state of foreign command and rule in China, in Tibet. China defeated their attempts to do so. So the Tibetans turned, as a result, not to China, which was still an adversary. They turned more to the Panchen Lama and his influence to keep their religion alive. And Panchen Lama and his party are quietly influenced by the Britain, like in their silent diplomacy they always do. So it's an amazing hodgepodge of different influences and things going on. And of this I have my personal evidence which I collected by sending someone to Tibet, that already not America but Europe, particularly England, has built a very good attractive image among these Tibetans. Right? Right? I only understand. I wonder if you have covered everything which is said in this short period. Yes? Somehow. Teach me this brevity of your style, huh? Please. Oh, next.
Assalamualaikum.
You have a question?
I've got one, Huzur.
Good, please.
Being given to me.